Hello YouTubers, Joe Kersey here on Thursday, May 21st at it's about 3:30 in the afternoon Eastern Daylight Time. Now today I had to go to the attorney, and we were going to have a meeting with the fellow who was representing the Ohio Department of Transportation in this eminent domain matter. Before I went up there, that meeting was we had a half-hour powwow at 12:30, and then we had a brief meeting with this highway guy at 1 o'clock. But before I went up there, I figured out how to bypass what used to be called iPhotos on the MacBook Pro suite of applications. In Yosemite 10.10.3, it's now called Photos. And it's a major pain in the ass, I'll tell you. So I thought there's got to be a way I can get stuff to go right off the SD card into the hard drive. And it turns out there is. There's actually a program that comes with the machine called image capture. They don't tell you about it, but it's there. And it does just that. You can just put all the stuff straight into the hard drive. No muss, no fuss, no having to export, import this, shift it about, put it in folders, do this and that. Just goes into the hard drive. It's great. Problem solved. I tried that. I took about 3 shots with the Leica this morning and pulled the card out and stuck it in, and no problem. So we had a conference for half an hour involving, well, I can't really tell you what it involved. Suffice to say, it had to do with, how to approach this guy, this meeting with this highway fellow. The issue being that they've not told me how much they want to pay me. And until we know a figure for how much they want to pay me, my attorney and I can't really negotiate a meaningful, representation contract and fee agreement. So that's fine. He said, we'll just ask this, see if this guy's going to give you a written offer today, and then if he does, then we can go from there. And if he doesn't, well, then that's it as far as any contact with him until he does indeed provide you with a written offer. And indeed, that's what happened. It had to be one of the shortest conferences, meetings in history. Shook hands. Do you have a written fee agreement from Mr. Kersey, Mr. Fee offer, from Mr. Kersey? No. Well, then we can't do any more here today. Have a good drive back to Cleveland. And it was basically that short. He said, "Do you want me to tell you the figure?" I says, he asked me, "Do you want me to tell you the figure?" I said, "No, I want to see it in writing." I said, "Like you're supposed to give me an offer in writing, and you haven't done that." That's it. That was the entire meeting. That was it. So on the way back to my truck, I ran into my other legal friend up there, and we had a little bit of a discreet laugh over all this. Well, we shall see. Meanwhile, then I got home and I had given this man a flash drive with videos of my initial meeting with the appraiser and videos of the plans they showed me. And then there's a video memorandum of when the electric guy was out here, May 11th. And he said he couldn't get it to open. And I said, oh, well, you know, it was formatted in OSX extended, and PCs really should be able to open that, but I'll see what I can do. So I took the thing back, and what I did was I had a spare flash drive. So I formatted that in exFAT, E small x, capital FAT, exFAT, which will take files bigger than 4 gigabytes, and then, you know, PCs, if they're past like Windows or you know, whatever that's called, you know, the XP system like XP2 or something, it should open. Most Windows machines should open it, or PCs should open it. So I'll take that up there next time I see him and see if that helps him or not. But that didn't take too long because I've done three of these things before, so I'm getting somewhat more used to how to do it. So there it stands. It's been cold. I mean, it's been cold the last 2 days. Well, cold for May. It's, you know, 44. It's not now. It's 54 now, but it was 44 this morning. It was 38 yesterday morning. Well, that's about it. It's very nice. I mean, it's not raining. I mean, we had a little sprinkle this morning, along about 5 o'clock, but if this were fall, I'd be loving it. But it's not fall, so I'm not particularly loving it. Nonetheless, I don't particularly want it to be real hot either. So. Ha ha ha. Whine, whine, whine. Alrighty. Bye-bye, YouTubers.